Take your stuff to a red state.
Better than blue states even. But there is an extra added excitement in red states, in places where people don't often see someone like me. There is not a place I can find in America that is so red that I can't get 3,000 screaming atheists to come see me on a Sunday, you know.
Maher's sardonic smirk has held forth Friday nights on HBO for more than a decade. He says if the country has a case of the blahs, he's not surprised. Take health care, please.
Was Obamacare a mistake?
The problem with Obamacare is not, of course, too much socialism. It's still too much capitalism. The reason why it's so screwed up is because we have to have this Rube Goldberg plan that allows for pharmaceutical companies to get their cut and insurance companies to get their cut and hospitals to enrich themselves and doctors to get rich. It should be a nonprofit thing. Perhaps elections should not be a profit-making endeavor or cost $2 billion. Of course, we're American, the exceptionalism. Exceptionally stupid on this point, but we are exceptional.
Obama's soft on terror. Ask any wedding party in Afghanistan. He is so soft on terror. Like, remember that time he found bin Laden and he let him off? With a warning and a stiff fine.
And if anyone's to blame for most of what ails us, including the president's low approval ratings, it's not hard to guess who he faults.
Who are you most displeased with these days, Republicans or Democrats?
Oh, come on. Really? Seriously? Republicans, you know, I mean, in the last 20 years, that has not really been a choice. They just drove the short bus to Crazy Town at a certain point.
In a Bill Maher-run world, there'd be more news on the news, more Democrats in Congress, and a marijuana store in every strip mall.
Is legalization of marijuana
Yes.
an inevitability?
I think it is. Yeah, I keep comparing it to gay marriage. Once you see it becoming legal and the world doesn't fall down the next day or the next week or the next year, the issue kind of goes away.
From Maher's admittedly clouded perspective, the world is most definitely askew.
I understand why the 1%, the richest 1% vote Republican. They deserve those votes. You know what? They represent the richest 1% perfectly. Anybody else who does? Just corporate America's useful idiots.
As for ennui or malaise, if it's real, it's our fault.
What's wrong with us?
Well, gosh, where to begin?